Morning. Just starting to pack up the bikes on the second day. Let's look at the view. Waking up in the morning. Beautiful sunshine, nice and cold. Bikes are a little bit wet from the dew, no big deal. Gonna grab some breakfast at Torrey's, I think it is, and then head into Maine and then back into New Hampshire to some Overlook, Dixie Overlook. And then from there decide go up into Canada and risk a little bit of rain, or potentially head south actually to try to miss some of the rain. I'll make a decision later, but looks like it's going to be an amazing day for a ride. And yeah, bikes are looking good. Stopped in the middle of the woods for some drone footage. They're about a kilometer and a half in front of me. Takes a little while to get everything packed up and ready, but let's go back on my chin and let's go for a ride. We're gonna go catch up to them. Let's do it. Nice work. Put these bikes to work for sure. Almost made it the whole way to Dixie Hill, but stopped the bike just before. Small rock face to get to the top. Walking up now. How's the ride up here, Art?
Good.
Challenging, right?
Yeah.
A lot of rocks the whole way. It was almost like single track. Felt like it, even though it wasn't. But looks like there is some signs and stuff up here. Hopefully it's a beautiful view. Or the trees grew and you can't see anything. We're about to find out. It's amazing they put a flag up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that view is spectacular. Maybe it was easier to bring the bikes up on the other side. That side looks easy. Must have just picked the wrong way. Holy moly. Unbelievable. Just stopped here at Lewis Pond Overlook, we think. It looks like a little bit of a hike, so we parked the bikes right here. Took about 15 miles into the woods. Not too challenging, just really squirrely, but a lot of fun. Looks like the overlook is right here. Let's go look at this nice view. Wow, really nice. There's the road we came up. Where's Lewis Pond?
It's the overlook, but you can't see the pond. Is that the road we came up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the mountains are beautiful. You just see like layers and layers and layers. Unbelievable. Made it over to a closed bridge. You gotta go in the middle. I'm jumping up and down in the middle. It's fine. This is solid as a rock. And it's easier to get on, it's easier to get off on that side. Now I don't know what the road is like. Hopefully this is the only thing out. Incredible day of riding. Just got to the Burke Mountain Lodge. We went to the Lewis Overlook, which I'm sure you're going to see on the video. Hung out around in the dirt for a while. I mean, it was pretty gnarly in certain parts. You know, the video doesn't show how high, you know, how steep and how, you know, each of the sections are. So video looks kind of boring, I'm sure, but it was pretty awesome. And I'll tell you, they got an amazing view here. There's the view of the mountains into the distance, because we're kind of halfway up a mountain. We actually came from that direction. And then behind this beautiful lodge is a ski mountain. So I'll have to go to the other side and show you that. But yeah, incredible day of riding. Sore as hell. And yeah, gonna get some dinner, relax, have a cigar, and pick it up again tomorrow. Just drove up the Burke Mountain Toll Road.
Yeah, beautiful ride. Lots of hairpin turns.
Heading to the Vista. You get to the top here and they got a couple decent views. Looks like a defunct chairlift. Yeah, but apparently you walk down here. Look at this nice bench to sit on. Holy moly, what a view. Unbelievable. Wow, 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 wow. Climb down the mountain a little bit. Going further, I'm gonna fall off the cliff. Wow. That is unbelievable. You feel so small standing up here. Pretty cool.